Very good morning to all of you. I am Saba, your English faculty at Oliveboard. So good morning, Sudha, Apurv, Naveen. A very good morning to all of you. So as you can see, this is going to be SBI PO batch. Basically, it is demo batch of paid batch. Okay, जो हमारा paid batch start होने वाला target batch. So this is going to be free session. Okay. I didn't give any homework, Apurv. In editorial session, I didn't give any homework because I wanted you all to celebrate. But in this session, you will definitely get homework. But editorial, there is no homework. Okay. You can enjoy your festival. Good morning, Alu Samosa. Good morning, everyone. So, guys, quickly join in the session because, as you know, this is going to be SBI PO pre+mains batch. Okay. So, there will be combination of questions for both pre and mains level. And you know, SBI PO mains का मतलब level आपका अच्छा होगा. So, we have good questions. So, quickly join in the session so that we can start the session. Good morning, Dhruv. A very good morning to all of you. Good morning. सी ऐसा नहीं कि एसबीआई पीओ का सेशन है तो इट वोंट हेल्प यू इन अदर एग्जामिनेशन यू नो कि एसबीआई पीओ का जो लेवल होता है दैट इज द हाईएस्ट लेवल सो हियर जनरली जो आप लोग कहते हैं कि गुड लेवल क्वेश्चन सो दैट यू विल कम टू सो इन दिस सेशन वो आपको यहाँ पर मिलेंगे So before starting today's session, it is my request to all of you that please subscribe to our YT channel, guys. कि जिन लोगों ने अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो एक बार फटाफट से चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए. Like this session, share this session with maximum because we have good questions today. Okay. And those who have not downloaded our Oliveboard app, अगर आप डाउनलोड करना चाहते हैं तो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में there is a link. You can join Oliveboard app. आप वहां से डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं लिंक से क्लिक करके. Ma'am, where I can find interview course in Oliveboard? It is there for which exam you are looking for, Sagar? Because we have a separate interview courses for every examination. So all the interview courses are there. You can go for that. Good morning, Rumi. Good morning, everyone. So shall we start? Because yesterday I didn't give any homework. So today directly we will start the session. So I hope you all are ready. For SBI PO, अभी interview कहाँ start है? So you will get the batch later, no? Once mains examination will be over, then we will schedule interview batch. And if you are talking about old batches, so I will have to check whether recorded sessions for old batches are there or not. वैसे generally interview के नहीं होते हैं. Okay, सागर? So चलिए start करते हैं आज का session. Okay. Fillers है normal जो आप fillers करते हैं, but basically यहाँ पर आपके दो column दिए गए हैं. You can go through the direction and you can give the correct answer. Okay. So you know कि SBI में कुछ भी पूछा जाएगा, the level will be high. So this is basically the level of fillers that you might expect in your SBI examination. Hurry up, guys. Quickly tell me what will be the correct answer. What will be the correct pair? For column 1, for blank 1, you have to select options from this column. For blank 2, you have to select options for this, from this. If you know the thing, you can easily solve this. And here also, as you know, grammar and vocab both are required. So, invincible C, Dhruv C, very good. Alu samosa C. Absolutely correct, guys. Absolutely correct. देखिए यहाँ पर क्या सेंस आ रहा है कि the finance ministry said that one of the. So after one of the, as you know, we need a noun, that we need a plural noun. So reasons, crunches, sanctions, all are plural. सारे के सारे plural हैं. तो ग्रामर के बेसिस पे तो आप कुछ एलिमिनेट नहीं कर सकते हैं. What is the meaning of the word crunches? What is the meaning of this word crunch? Crunch as a verb, it means chew. Okay, munch you can say. As a verb, crunch word basically it means what? Chew. And crunch as a noun, it means process. As a noun, this word means process. As a verb, this word means munch. Okay, chew. Crunchy we say na. So process is noun. Okay. So the finance ministry said that one of the processes that the Reserve Bank of India's rate cuts were not being no. So we are not talking about process. We are not talking about sanctions. So the correct word here is reasons. She is giving the reason कि किस रीजन की वजह से ये चीजें हुई हैं. So that is given. Okay. So reasons was because word आ गया तो ये भी आपको hint दे रहा है कि we need a word that carries the meaning of reason. Okay. They did not have enough liquidity to dash lend. See, V1 is already given. तो के बाद आपके तीन ही ऑप्शंस हो सकते हैं, या तो नाउन आएगा या फिर आपका V1 आएगा, और अगर V1 ऑलरेडी दिया है तो यू कैन यूज एन एडवर्ब. ओके, स्प्लिट इंफिनिटिव का केस हो सकता है. सो हियर V1 इज ऑलरेडी गिवन, तो नाउन का ऑप्शन और V1 का ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट हो जाता है. So you are left with only one option ki here we need an adverb and only one adverb is given, that is adequately. On the basis of this, you can eliminate all other options. So the correct pairing will be AF. Absolutely. C is the correct answer. Okay. Next question. Second question, pattern same. Who give the answer B? Aloo samosa B. Quickly, guys. Invincible B. Others quickly. Manish, yes, B. Now see, even though the pattern is changed, but still these are doable questions because कुछ भी pattern हो जाएगा. बस SBI क्या होता है कि आपके comprehension based question ज्यादा होते हैं, जो आज हम करेंगे भी. Comprehension based question we will do. Whatever they are asking, pattern आपका चाहे जैसे भी देगा, but involve uses तो आपको वही करने हैं, vocab और grammar का ही usage करना है. So here also you have to see the combination of vocab and grammar. ये दो चीज अगर आपकी स्ट्रांग है तो नो मैटर हाउ द क्वेश्चंस आर आस्क्ड, यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चंस. आप आराम से कर सकते हैं. सो डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ कॉमर्स इज proactively pursuing an export promotion strategy involving dash engagement. So engagement in itself is a noun here. So you know before noun you need an adjective. आप वर्ब वगैरह का यूज नहीं कर सकते, यू नीड एन एडजेक्टिव. सो डिटर कैन बी एलिमिनेटेड. जिस भी ऑप्शन में ए है यू कैन एलिमिनेट बिकॉज डिटर कैन बी यूज. डिटर इज अ वर्ब. डिटर बेसिकली वी कॉल टू प्रिवेंट, discourage. Deter means prevent, discourage something. So that is the meaning of the word deter. So this can be eliminated. Okay. Now ripen engagement is not making sense. Conscious effort. We say no conscious effort, yes. Hinder, all these can be the synonym invincible. Yes. So conscious effort, conscious engagement की बात हो रही है तो yes, C is the correct option. अब C के साथ देखिए pairing दो है. अच्छा, F is also there. Okay. With the EPCs and exporters to quickly address domestic and overseas constraints, dash exports. So what is the meaning of the word debilitating? Now you should know all the meanings. Debilitating word we have seen so many times in editorial session. Yes, proactive is proactively pursuing means, yes, consciously pursuing, you can say. What is the meaning of the word debilitating? Weakening. Very good. Debilitate basically we use for weakening. Okay, weakening. That is the meaning of the word debilitating. What do you mean by the word unsparing? What is the meaning of the word unsparing? Unsparing. What do you mean by this word? Yes, very good. See, spare we say please spare me. मुझे छोड़ दो, please spare me, please leave me. So unsparing means not to spare anyone. किसी को छोड़ना नहीं. तो आप कब नहीं छोड़ेंगे किसी को? When you are merciless. So unsparing basically gives the sense of merciless, unkind. नॉट कंप्लीटली, नॉट कंप्लीटली. वो नॉट टू स्पेयर आपका कंप्लीट के सेंस में नहीं यूज होता. अनस्पेयरिंग मींस व्हेन यू आर अ मर्सीलेस पर्सन, कि जब आप किसी की गलती को बिल्कुल भी नजरअंदाज ना करें. यू डोंट लीव एनीवन फॉर देयर फॉल्ट, फॉर हिज फॉल्ट. सो दैट इज द सेंस ऑफ अनस्पेयरिंग. इट मींस merciless. Okay. So we are not getting the sense of merciless. So the correct answer will be E, impacting exports. Okay. To quickly address domestic and overseas constraints. Constraints basically we call to challenges impacting exports. So yes, CE is the correct answer. Any doubt, any confusion? Now, uh, combination of vocab and grammar. That's it. अगर vocab पता है, because आपको अच्छे अच्छे words मिलेंगे, vocab और grammar अगर है आपकी अच्छी, तो of course you can solve this question. So I hope no confusion. Now one more question on this pattern. Yes, unsparing is negative sentence too. Correct. You can say merciless, pitiless, all these can be the synonyms of unsparing. Okay. Everyone, guys. Yes, correct, 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 correct. Now here again 2v1 is given. 2v1 is given, but you need an adverb. Okay. बट यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन हो सकता है बिकॉज ऑल आर एडवर्ब. सारे के सारे ही एडवर्ब दिए हैं. स्प्लिट इन्फिनेटिव केस. ओके, सारे एडवर्ब दिए हैं. अगर एक ही एडवर्ब होता तो आप एलिमिनेट कर सकते थे, बट ऑल आर एडवर्ब. बट स्टिल यू शुड कीप दीज पॉइंट्स इन योर माइंड. ये सारे पॉइंट्स आपके माइंड में होने चाहिए. ओके. So a series of braking mechanism will be needed to dash reduce. So yes, eloquently we use for speech. Eloquent basically we use for speech. Unravel basically we call to disentangle, solve something. Unravel basically किसी भी पहेली वगैरह को सुलझाने के लिए यूज करते हैं. You can even use the word solve. Okay, all these can be used. So this is also not making sense. So drastically reduce. Drastically मतलब बहुत ज्यादा. Yes. Eloquent basically you can say in a grand manner. Basically we use this word for speech and other things. Okay. So drastically reduce the velocity of Vikram lander from nearly 6,000 km an hour to ensure basically we call to make sure. All you know praise. See, this is also an this AD can't be used because after 2 you can't use ED form. So you need V1. Ensure basically we call to make sure. So to make sure that the touchdown is safe. Okay. So the answer will be AE. Okay. Yes, correct, Naveen. Loquy basically we use for speech. सो अभी ये बेसिक क्वेश्चन था, ठीक है. ये एसबीआई पीओ का बिल्कुल इनिशियल स्टेज है, बेसिक स्टेज है. नाउ वी हैव स्पॉटिंग एरर्स. मल्टीपल एरर के चांसेस हो सकते हैं. रीड द डायरेक्शन वेदर यू हैव टू फाइंड द इनकरेक्ट वन और करेक्ट वन एंड गिव योर आंसर. मार्क योर आंसर इन दैट वे. Both one and third are incorrect. Okay. Everyone, I want each one of you to reply. एवरीवन इज ऑन द सेम पेज. अब देखिए रूल्स चेंज नहीं होंगे. नो मैटर आपका सेंटेंस कितना भी लेंथी दे दे, बट रूल्स आर गोइंग टू बी द सेम. इफ यू नो द रूल्स यू कैन टेक. और मुझे लगता है कि ऐसे क्वेश्चंस में ये वाला एरर तो मैंडेटरी होता है. दिस इज समथिंग दैट इज मैंडेटरी, आपको मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. के 2+V1 वाला केस. तो इन्फिनेटिव इज समथिंग वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हर जगह इन्फिनेटिव का यूसेज हो ही जाता है. ओके. So the Hungary's oldest scientific institution, the Hungarian Academy of Sciences (MTA), is accusing the country's government of. Accusing of is a preposition that is correct. Try. अगर यहाँ पे about वगैरह कुछ दे देता तो वो prepositional error हो जाता. We always use accuse of. Okay. Aditya is saying E, rest all are saying A. We will see. Trying to taking is incorrect. It will be to take total political control of research. So yes, A is incorrect. And here we have to find the incorrect one only. We don't have to give the correct answer. We have to give the correct answer. Okay. So first is incorrect. Okay. Next. Accusation was made after Research Minister Laszlo Palkovic's proposed a law that would transfer management of the MTA's Research Institute from the Academy to the Ministry of Innovation and Technology. So ITM, this is correct. There is no error in second part. Second is absolutely correct. Okay. Now third, the law amendments effectively provides. The subject is what? Amendments, it is plural. So when the subject is plural, so we need a plural verb. It will be provide for complete governmental and political control over the research work, which stand in stark contrast to the German model continuously cited by the ministry. So yes, third is also incorrect. The answer will be both first and third. Any doubt? एनी कंफ्यूज. देखिए टाइम टेकिंग क्वेश्चंस होगा बिकॉज यू हैव टू. जितने में आप एक सेंटेंस में फाइंड आउट कर देते हैं, सो यू हैव टू रीड 3 सेंटेंसेस. यू हैव टू सी कि किसमें एरर है किसमें नहीं है, ऑल दीज थिंग्स. सो लेवल आपका होगा, बट रूल्स एग्जामिनर कांट चेंज. रूल आपके ग्रामर के वही होंगे जो आप छोटे सेंटेंस पे यूज करें या लेंथी सेंटेंसेस पे करें. एंड एज पर मी फाइंडिंग एरर्स इन. हाँ, यू कैन सी ऑप्शंस. So I hope this point is clear. Is there any confusion? Shall I proceed, guys? समझ में आ रही सबको बातें? You guys are not replying. A verb with s should be plural as it carries s. I didn't get your doubt. See, when you add s or es to noun, so that is plural, Neeraj. But when you add s or es to verb, so verb becomes singular. So to make a verb plural, you will have to remove s. Clear? जब भी वर्ब को प्लूरल बनाता होता तो वर्ब में से एस हटाते हैं, नाउन को प्लूरल बनाने के लिए नाउन में एस लगाते हैं. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, स्पॉटिंग एरर ओनली, सेम पैटर्न. दिस इज गुड. इसमें लेट मी सी हु गिव्स द करेक्ट आंसर. अच्छा, कहाँ से इवनिंग हो गया उत्कर्ष? अभी तो सुबह ही हुई है. Before we saying E, only first is incorrect. We have to find the incorrect here also. Chandra Singh D, both second and first. Now different answers. Invincible B, all different answers. Anugrah E, everyone should try. Alu Samosa B means only second is incorrect, right? See, all different answers. B, C, all different answers. It's okay, Utkarsh. I got your feeling. Good morning. Very good morning. अब यहाँ पर देखिए ध्यान से. देखिए अब ये थोड़ा सा अच्छा क्वेश्चन है बिकॉज सबके अलग अलग आंसर्स आ रहे. इट मीन्स यू हैव डाउट. Yesterday also someone asked me कि ma'am, it should be was yet to be taken. देखिए this is absolutely correct no matter the sentences in past. इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता because the final call means final decision is yet to be taken. अभी उसे लिया जाना है. Decision अभी लिया नहीं गया है. So it is yet to be taken. It is absolutely correct. Though the final call is yet to be taken, उसे अभी लिया जाना है. The heads of each of the ministries were. The subject is heads plural, so were is absolutely correct. कि जो हर ministry के head थे, they were of the opinion that most awards ought to do away. Awards do away means what? Discard. Do away with discard. Okay. It is a phrasal verb. Do away with means what? Discard. Yes, heads plural, so were plural. That is correct. Now tell me, awards they will do away with something. Awards discard करेंगे या किए जाएंगे? Awards will they discard anything or they will be discarded? वो active होगा या passive होगा? Tell me. Now this is an excellent question of voice. ये voice का बहुत अच्छा question बन गया. Awards discard करेंगे नहीं, award discard किए जाएंगे. So this ought to is a phrasal verb that will remain as it is. Ought to is a phrasal modal basically. But here instead of ought to do away with, it should be ought to be done away with. Ought to be done away with. It should be in passive voice के बहुत सारे awards they will be discarded. Correct अर्जू. So first is incorrect. किसी को first में error नहीं दिखाई पड़ा था, error है. देखिए जरूरी नहीं है कि हमेशा आपको वर्ब का ही एरर मिले, वॉज वर ही करने को मिले. इट इज नॉट ऑलवेज नेसेसरी. आपको वॉइस के भी एरर मिल सकते हैं. एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ द एक्सेलेंट क्वेश्चन ऑफ वॉइसेस दैट मोस्ट वर्ड्स ought to be done away with and ministries could either retain only some of the national awards or institute. तो यहाँ पर पैरेललिज्म भी मेंटेन है. कुड के साथ V1, सॉरी ईदर के साथ मेन वर्ब और के साथ भी मेन वर्ब. सो पैरेललिज्म भी मेंटेन है. सो मेनी थिंग्स यू हैव टू चेक इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सेंटेंस टू गेट द एरर. So rest everything is correct. The only error is in this part. Ought to do away with will be replaced with ought to be done away with. Any confusion? First sentence, is it clear to everyone? सबको समझ में आ गई बातें? Second, the error is very simple, very visible. Second sentence में error बिल्कुल visible है. Although के साथ you know but की pairing कभी नहीं हो सकती. Although is never paired with but. Ought to do away with means something. Just say I ought to do away with something. So it means I ought to do away with all bad habits. I have to discard all bad habits. So when we use yes, ought to basically it carries the sense of should only. If I say ought to is a modal and we use for moral obligation. Yes, it carries the sense of should or must. Okay. Ought to carries the sense of should or must. Just say you ought to respect your teachers. So you सफिशिएंट यू कैन से हाँ मेजर तो सारे रूल्स आप सीख ही लेंगे तरुण कोर्स. So I hope this point is clear. Ought to carries the sense of should or must. So award should be done away with. Simple you can say. Should be done away with. So वही चीज यहाँ पर भी सेंस आ रहा. Okay. Although is never paired with but although के साथ हमेशा क्या लगता है? Yet और comma. Yet is not mandatory. But yes, but आप कभी भी use नहीं कर सकते हैं. This is incorrect. So second तो error है, ये का पता है. Now third, वैसे option है नहीं all वाला, but फिर भी देख लेते हैं. We expect a hike in the cash reserve ratio, that is CRR, which is a proportion of deposits. So someone said proportional to or something, that is not correct. So which is a proportion of deposits. So proportion is used as a noun here that banks keep with RBI. So it is absolutely correct. The answer is only one and nine. One and two, na? So one and three, no. अच्छा, two and one दिया हुआ. Yes, D is the correct answer. Clear everyone? Tarun, I told. Yes, that is sufficient. मतलब grammar rules, it will be sufficient. Although, though, yes, they can come, okay, in the same sentence together. It depends. कान से कि नहीं आ सकता कृष्ण, it depends upon the structure. Okay, each and every takes only singular verb. Correct, Chandu? Yes, correct. Award is not going to discard something. Award has been discarded. Correct, Naveen. So the same sense we are getting. This is a case of fixed pair although is never followed by but. जैसे कुछ हम fixed pair use करते हैं ना, no sooner के साथ than, hardly scarcely के साथ when. So in the same way although के साथ आप कभी भी अगर pairing कर रहे हैं, so या तो आप comma use कर लीजिए. Yet is not mandatory. Either you can use comma or you can use but नहीं कर सकते, yet use कर सकते हैं. Is it clear? So this is a case of fixed pairing. यहाँ पे कोई rule नहीं है, ये रटने वाला case है. Okay. You can say कि ma'am we are getting the same sense, but yes, even though despite getting the same sense, it is not making sense. It is incorrect. Okay. So remember these are very simple questions जो आपको याद रखना है कि although के साथ but कभी नहीं आ सकता. Although के साथ हमेशा yet आएगा या फिर although के साथ comma आएगा, but can never be used. So the correct answer is D. I hope this point is clear to everyone. No confusion as of now. Chandu, here the subject is not each. Subject is heads. I told you that whenever we have multiple noun or pronoun before the verb, so the noun preceding the first preposition is the actual subject. This point I told in syntax. Syntax के rule में मैंने आपको ये बात बताई थी. Okay, so the noun preceding the first preposition is the actual subject. So the actual subject is heads, that is plural. So it will be were is absolutely correct. Okay. Clear everyone? Now, as you know, अभी आज का जो सेशन है वो बेसिकली इसी पेड बैच का है कि एसबीआई पीओ की जो बैच होने वाली है वहां पर क्या लेवल आ सकते हैं, क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं, ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ओके, सो द लेवल जनरली इट इज हाई. So you can, those who are interested, they can definitely join SBI PO target batch using my code SABA. और अगर आप सुपर एलीट यूजर हैं तो ऑफ कोर्स दैट कोर्स इज ऑलरेडी इंक्लूडेड, यू नीड नॉट बाय. बट यस, दोस हु आर इंटरेस्टेड दे कैन डेफिनेटली जॉइन दिस बैच एसबीआई पीओ बिकॉज यहाँ का लेवल सबसे ज्यादा हाई होता है. So you can say it is UPSC of all banking examinations. So you can use my code SAVA to purchase this course. Okay? But अगर आप सारे कोर्सेज के एक्सेस चाहते हैं, so basically जो लोग फर्स्ट टाइम प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, जो एसबीआई एक बार ट्रायल के लिए देना चाहते हैं एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम दे वांट टू टारगेट, so I will suggest you go for banking super elite because banking super elite is the best buy plan on Oliveboard for banking. अगर आप एसएससी का लेना चाहते हो तो you can go for SSC super elite. Okay, I am good winners. What about you? So because in banking super elite you will get all the live classes and mock test. यहाँ पे live classes और mock test दोनों ही मिलेंगे. And if you are taking the subscription of banking elite, so banking elite is basically only for mock tests. This you can also continue with banking elite also. So this is the code that you can use anywhere to purchase anything on Oliveboard platform. चाहे वो आपका सुपर एलीट का एक्सेस हो, एसएससी का एक्सेस हो, मॉक टेस्ट का एक्सेस हो, कुछ भी परचेज अगर आप करना चाहते हैं तो यू कैन यूज माय कोड सवा फॉर एडिशनल डिस्काउंट. You all are my favorite. For additional discount, you can use my code SABA. Okay. And this is my Telegram channel. जिन लोगों ने अभी तक Telegram group नहीं join किया है, so please join this Telegram channel. Learn English with Saba for updates on every session and for PDF. हर session के update के लिए and हर session के PDF के लिए. Ought to be done away with. It means it should be discarded. Should be discarded. Okay. Because of festival, I guess. चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं. What happened to you, Invincible? Now, this question is also very good. Go through this. Correct, Neeraj. You all are good learners. Go through because देखिए इस तरह के जो क्वेश्चंस है ना, कॉम्प्रिहेंशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस आपके बैंकिंग में बहुत ज्यादा आते हैं. So you need to focus on these comprehension based questions. Now it depends upon vocab. ये पूरी तरह से vocab based है. Everyone E. Apurv A. Now, I hope you know the meaning of all these words. See, what you have to do in the following question, a situation is described. This situation is described and followed by a list of words. Identify the correct word which can be used to describe the situation or passage or part of the passage. It means यहाँ tone वगैरह नहीं पूछा जा रहा. You have to use a word that can describe the situation of the passage. जो पैसेज को सिचुएशन जो पैसेज के सिचुएशन को डिस्क्राइब कर सकता है. ओके, दैट वर्ड यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस वर्ड ओपेरोस. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द वर्ड ओपेरोस? So got it wrong at first. Quickly, operos basically we call to those who are saying A. First of all, tell me what is the meaning of this word. Operos basically we call to, you can say tedious. Yes, something that involves effort. Correct, Invincible. So tedious you can say, wearisome you can say, tiresome you can say. So all these can be the synonym of the word operos. Okay. Apathetic, you know, pathetic basically you can call to person who doesn't have any emotion. Okay, one who lacks emotion. So that is called apathetic. Okay, unconcerned, emotionless. So that person is basically called apathetic. Forceful, you know, imploring basically we call to begging or request. Beg earnestly basically God से हम implore करते हैं. We say ना, we pray God कि भगवान एग्जाम में पास करा दीजिए तो हम आपको ये करेंगे वो करेंगे. So that begging earnestly to do something, asking someone to do something, so that is basically called imploring. Okay, basically implore word we use for God and other things. God के लिए basically use किया जाता है. Okay, and pensive basically we call to thoughtful. Pensive basically we call to thoughtful. Now you know the meaning, you have to see the situation. First, you would have to go through the onerous basically we call to tiresome process of actually finding and purchasing the right property, whether it was a house, apartment, building, or condo. But of course, you would almost always limited to properties in your area. Then you would have to find a tenant. Then you would have to manage the property yourself or find a reliable property manager to do it for you. In short, despite the benefits of investing in residential rental properties, it was just a whole lot easier to put your money in a traditional portfolio of stocks and bonds. So yes, passage is not exploring anything. Passage is talking. Situation क्या describe की गई है? We have to tell about the situation. So yes, we are talking about tedious job of owning a property and managing a property. यहाँ पर उसी tedious job की बात हो रही है कि अगर आप property ले भी लेते हो तो उस property को manage करना, एक तो पहले you have to put in lot of effort to get that property, and then you have to मैनेज प्रॉपर्टी. तो इन सब में काफी ज्यादा वर्क की जरूरत होती है. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज यस, ए ओपेरोस. क्लियर एवरीवन? यस, पेंसिव इज बेसिकली थॉटफुल. ओके, yes, it is mindful work. Correct. So any confusion? Pensive basically we call to brooding, contemplative, thoughtful. All these are the synonyms of the word pensive. So author is not contemplating on anything. Author is not thinking about anything. So the correct answer is operose, because we are talking about the tedious process. यहाँ पे itself it is given onerous. So onerous basically we call to tiresome process, and that process has only been discussed. So the correct answer is A. So those who can say A, that those who said A, that was absolutely correct. Okay. Any confusion? देखिए ऐसे क्वेश्चंस यू विल गेट इन एसबीआई, बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर सच क्वेश्चंस इन एसबीआई, बिकॉज एसबीआई में रीडिंग पार्ट का ये जो कॉम्प्रिहेंशन बेस्ड चीजें होती है ना, जिसको आप लर्न नहीं कर सकते, जिसको समझ के करना होता है, तो एक्सेलेंट वोकैब एंड एक्सेलेंट अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर क्रैकिंग एसबीआई पीओ, स्पेशली आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट इंग्लिश. ओके, नेक्स्ट. We have one excellent RC also in today's session. Condo is also that apartment type only thing. अच्छा, you will remember by opera singing. It is up to you. Mnemonics तो आप खुद के बना सकते हैं, as you want to remember. Now starters are given. You have to see using which starters, किससे start करके you can combine these two sentences correctly. Yes, apathy is noun, apathetic is an adjective. Pooja, noun and adjective difference. Apurv A, Manish A, Sagar A, Chandu A. Everyone, I want everyone. Alu Samosa A, Dhruv A. Everyone is saying A. Let's see. We see ourselves repeating our ordinary routine, we realize how much wealth surrounds our life. Okay. So when we see ourselves repeating our ordinary routine, yes, we can say, when we see ourselves repeating our ordinary routine, we realize how much wealth surrounds our life. Absolutely correct. Our ordinary routine sees ourselves. No, our ordinary routine realize how much wealth. No. So B can't be used. Realizing how much wealth surrounds our life, we see ourselves. No. So जब हम देखते हैं तब हम ये realize करते हैं, तो ये realizing से आप start नहीं कर सकते. So yes, A is the correct answer. Only one. Simple. So you can start with only one. Second और third से आप start करके you can't connect them. Okay, आप इनको join नहीं कर सकते. So these two are incorrect. The correct answer is only one. Ma'am, could it not have been 2 2? Matlab you are talking about this. Our ordinary routine. No, how can you connect, Apur? Our ordinary routine sees ourselves. No, our ordinary routine realizes how much wealth surrounds. How can we connect? We cannot connect. Our ordinary routine makes us realize. No, that will also not make. We see ourselves repeating our ordinary routine. No, that is not no, no, no. You can't connect with two. Okay, we see ourselves. We are watching ourselves repeating our ordinary routine, and this makes us realize how much wealth surrounds our life. So our ordinary routine does not make us realize. Okay, so yes, second can't be used. And one more thing, you can go with options also. That 1 and 2, there is no option. Is there any option of 1 and 2? Sorry. So you don't have any option of 1 and 2. 3 you cannot use. So of course that is eliminated. And it will change the meaning. See, you cannot change the meaning of the sentence. Remember, always we have to change the sentence. We cannot change the meaning of the sentence. Okay. आपको वही grammatical changes you can do. Verb, finite, non-finite. All these changes we can do in starters. But we cannot change the meaning. Okay. Number 2 is 2 and 3. Here we 1 is not given. So 3 तो वैसे भी नहीं कर सकते हैं. So 2 and 3, how can we use? Okay. और anyways अगर ऑप्शन होता भी तो भी हम नहीं कर सकते थे because it will change the meaning. I hope it is clear. Okay. I'm not getting your doubt. You are talking about option second or you are talking about the sentence starting with second. I will discuss that later, Apoor. Okay. At the end of the session, I will discuss your doubt. Okay. Don't worry. Invincible gave the answer. Very quick reply. Good. Everyone. Connectors you can even expect in IBPS PO mains also. IBPS PO mains में भी इस तरह के starters के questions आपको मिल सकते हैं. Always remember in starters you can't change the meaning. Starters में meaning change नहीं हो सकती. Anugrah D, Apurv C, others, Dayanidhi E, Manish D. Both first and second are correct. Chandu E, Vishan E, Neeraj all, that is E. Let's see. There is a growing influence of Indian diaspora on Capitol Hill. Trump will certainly see the advantages of doing business with India. कि मतलब यूएस में सिंपल द सेंस इज यूएस में इंडियन पीपल की पॉपुलेशन बढ़ रही है, बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ रही है, ठीक है, इन्फ्लुएंस बहुत ज्यादा है. सो यस, सो ट्रम्प विल सी द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस विद इंडिया. ओके, सो दिस इज द सेंस वी आर गेटिंग. As there is a growing influence of, can we use this? Of course we can use. Okay, we are giving the reason. Okay, this is the reason why Trump will see. So of course we can use option first, that as there is growing influence of the Indian diaspora on Capitol Hill, Trump will certainly see the advantages. Okay, of course we can use of the Indian diaspora. Everything will remain same. Everything will remain as it is. Okay, so yes, we can use. The growing influence of Indian diaspora on Capitol Hill will make Trump. Yes, on Capitol Hill will make Trump see, will make Trump see, certainly see, will make Trump certainly see the advantages of doing business with India. So of course it can be used. Second is also correct. Okay, the growing influence of the Indian diaspora on Capitol Hill will make Trump certainly see कि इसकी वजह से Trump को देखना ही पड़ेगा. So yes, here also we are talking about the same thing. Absolutely correct. Last, with the growing influence of Indian diaspora on Capitol Hill, Trump will certainly see. So this is also absolutely correct. The answer is going to be E. Yes, we see meaning should not be changed. Grammatical changes we can always do. Meaning should not be changed. आप finite को non finite, all these things you can do. I will वहां पर meaning change हो रही थी अपूर्व. If you talk about the first sentence, so will make Trump certainly see. Okay, it will make Trump certainly see. See, the sense is this growing influence of the Indian diaspora. Okay, the growing influence of Indian diaspora on Capitol Hill. So this influence will make Trump see. Because of this influence, Trump will have to see the advantages of doing business with India. So there is no change in the meaning. They both are giving the same sense. Everything is giving the same sense. So yes, it will be E. All are correct. And I have used make before Trump because it will make Trump only ना कि वो Trump को ही दिखाएगा. But Trump will only see the benefits of advantages of doing business with India. So that is absolutely correct. Okay. Hello group, I hope it is clear. See, remember कि जब भी connectors के questions होते हैं, starters के questions होते हैं, you can make grammatical changes, but you cannot change the meaning of the sentence. This is the only thing that is listed. See, सिर्फ यहाँ पे दिया है implying the same meaning. Meaning cannot be changed. Grammatical changes, of course, you will have to do. वो तो करना ही करना पड़ेगा. Okay. Now next we have a very beautiful RC. Inference based RC we have. एक बार फटाफट से क्वेश्चंस देख लीजिए and then I will show you the passage. छोटा सा है, बहुत बड़ा नहीं है. Hardly 4-5 questions we have based on this RC. So सिर्फ इतना छोटा सा RC है, but I want you to get this, to do this. Okay. As you can say for reason we use, Krishan. As we use for reason. Okay. Quickly go through the questions and then I will. But I want, I guess 5 or 6 questions. I want full accuracy in this. So first is inference. What can be inferred from the given passage? क्या inference, क्या infer आप कर सकते हैं, क्या conclude कर सकते हैं? So inference is completely based on the understanding. Okay, अगर आपने passage पढ़ के समझ लिया तो of course you can do the questions of inference. Okay. Second, as per the passage, how can India fight against vulnerabilities in the space? कि space में हमारे सामने जो भी challenges है, how can we fight those challenges as per the passage? So this is question number 2 of RC. This is question number 1 of RC. This is question number 2 of RC. Okay. Now third, as per the passage, which of the following sentence depicts the meaning of the phrase playing with one hand tied behind one's back? Actually, it should be ONE apostrophe S. Okay. Tied behind one's back. So this is a phrase that has been used in the passage. You will have to give the meaning of this phrase as per the passage. Okay. Context के according क्या meaning आ रही है? So this is question number 3. Now, which of the following sentence is true? Passage के according क्या true है? This answer you have to give. 4 questions. Okay. After this, only 4 questions we have. 5 भी नहीं है, 4 question. But I want full accuracy here. पूरी accuracy मुझे चाहिए. Quickly, guys, read the passage. Do I need to hide myself? Yes, I do need. 1 second. Let me hide myself. देखिए एसबीआई में आपका ना एटलीस्ट 3 पैसेजेस मिनिमम 3 पैसेजेस यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट इन मेंस. अच्छा इलाकिया गुड. यू ज्वाइन नाउ इलाकिया. Read carefully so that next time you don't have to come to the passage. Okay. Right. Everyone, I hope enough time you guys have taken to read this passage. I will give you 30 more seconds. Please let me know if you have read this passage. Okay. 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 You can sit with a pen and paper because I want you all to mark the answers first yourself. And then at the last, I will discuss the passage and I will explain every question. So you can match. Okay. So please sit with a pen and paper. और देखिए एसबीआई पीओ में आपको ऐसे छोटे छोटे पैसेजेस 4 क्वेश्चन के 5 क्वेश्चन के यू विल गेट मल्टीपल पैसेजेस. ओके. तो वहां पर आपका कॉम्प्रिहेंशन पार्ट बहुत ज्यादा चेक होता है. सो आई होप एवरीवन हैज रेड दिस पैसेज नाउ. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू चेंज द स्लाइड बिकॉज enough time you guys have taken. Mohammed, this is slide 2. Okay. One has read. Done. 30 more seconds I'm giving. Okay. So quickly finish reading the passage. Now you can sit with a pen and paper to mark your answers. Okay. Don't write the answer in the chat box because I want to see your understanding. Okay. So after that, I will explain the passage also. I will discuss also. But right now, mark your answers. Okay. So I hope you all have read the passage. Now, first question, what can be inferred from the given passage? Don't write your answers in the chat box. Okay. Invincible. What did I say? I hope you all have marked the answer. सारे वही काम कर रहे हैं. I am saying that don't write answer in the chat section. आलू समोसा. चलिए डिस्कस ही कर लेते हैं बिकॉज आप लोगों से ना यू कांट कंट्रोल योर टेम्पटेशन. जो वंस यू अंडरस्टैंड द थिंग्स यू कांट कंट्रोल योर टेम्पटेशन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इट्स ओके फाइन. हाँ सब्र नहीं होता. करेक्ट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. I hope you have marked the answers. नीरज 5 से लिखा. 500 रुपए में लूंगी. आई एम आस्किंग यू डोंट राइट योर आंसर इन द चैट सेक्शन. डन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. थर्ड क्वेश्चन. थर्ड क्वेश्चन. आई होप डन. यू ऑल वुड हैव मार्क्ड द आंसर बिकॉज़ ये तो बिल्कुल सिंपल सा फ्रेज है तो ये तो सबके हो ही गए होंगे. नाउ लास्ट क्वेश्चन फोर्थ. आज इसमें भी कोई होमवर्क नहीं दूंगी मैं. फोर्थ. डन. Okay, now let me discuss. See, I will summarize the passage in short and then we will discuss. Okay. So basically, it is related to space power and the comparison is between other space nations and India. Okay. कि बाकी के जो स्पेस नेशंस है यूएस की बात कर लीजिए और इन लोगों की बात कर लीजिए तो देयर प्राइवेट कंपनीज हैव आल्सो एंटर्ड. ओके. कि वहां पर प्राइवेट कंपनीज भी स्पेस रिसर्च और जो भी चीजें हैं वो कर रही है बट इंडिया वी आर नॉट डूइंग दैट. ओके. And another point is like कि वो satellites की मतलब we should have different satellites है. Okay. So the most basic way to secure our space capabilities कि हम अपनी space capabilities को कैसे secure कर सकते हैं by having different satellites and spacecraft so that business continuity is unaffected if an adversary manages to disable. Because अगर हमारे पास multiple satellites और multiple spacecraft होंगे तो अगर कोई एक जो है affected भी हो जाती है तो our operations won't stop. So that is the sense we are getting. तो basically इसी की बात हो रही है कि we don't have to limit our space research and other things. We should explore them और explore करने के लिए we will have to include the participation of private companies also and we should have multiple satellites and spacecraft so that our functions and our operations that remain unaffected. So this is the thing we are talking about that. Basically इसी की बात हो रही है. कि इसरो का बात हुआ कि इसरो इज परफॉर्मिंग वेल समथिंग लाइक दैट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड. ओके चलिए लेट्स डिस्कस द पैसेज. नाउ व्हाट कैन बी इन्फर्ड फ्रॉम द गिवन पैसेज. क्या इन्फर कर सकते हैं हम लोग. वैसे आंसर सबने पहले ही बता दिया है. सो पूरे पैसेज से अगर देखा जाए तो व्हाट कैन बी इन्फर्ड, व्हाट कैन बी कंक्लूडेड फ्रॉम द एंटायर पैसेज, क्विकली गाइस। सी करेक्ट कि द कंट्री, देखिए पहला क्या कह रहा है, द इसरो हैज बर्न्ड मोर मिडनाइट ऑयल देन पब्लिक मनी इन इट्स क्वेस्ट। पैसे वैसे की तो बात ही नहीं हुई कि इसरो ने ज्यादा मेहनत की। बर्न मिडनाइट ऑयल मींस टॉयल, वर्क हार्ड। सो वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट टॉयलिंग, वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट वर्किंग हार्ड। सो यस दैट इज नॉट मेकिंग एनी सेंस, सो इट इज इनकरेक्ट। ओके, ये तो बिल्कुल ही आउट ऑफ कंटेक्स्ट दिया है, क्या दिया पता नहीं। ISRO's success shows that public sector is not the arid wasteland of squandered resources many market fundalists not at all. इसरो के सक्सेस के बारे में मतलब इसरो इज डूइंग गुड जॉब, बट इट डजंट मीन कि वहां पर पब्लिक सेक्टर के पैसे वगैरह की बात नहीं हुई है। सो यस दिस इज एलिमिनेटेड। Now, see, the country must deregulate. Correct. The space sector to encourage private enterprise if we are to compete in the new space economy. Basically, बात ही इसी की हुई है कि हमें अपने space sector को deregulate करना होगा so that private enterprises should also enter and if we want to compete ourselves in the new space economy. So yes, C is the correct answer. And I guess everyone marked it correctly. Now, second, as per the passage, how can India fight against vulnerabilities in the space? Now give the answers quickly. How can India fight against the vulnerabilities in the space? कैसे हम fight कर सकते हैं vulnerabilities को? Arjun Singh B, Dayanidhi B, B. What about others? All B. Neeraj was saying E. Neeraj, where are you? अभी आंसर नहीं आ रहे हैं. So as per the passage, how can India fight against? So India can take help from NASA. NASA की तो बात ही नहीं हुई है. India can decentralize its space capabilities among various satellites. Yes, this is also one of the important factors that we are talking about. Okay, so India can decentralize its space capabilities among various satellites and spacecraft in order to maintain the business continuity. So yes, absolutely correct. So B is the correct answer. Okay, yes. The government needs to provide this road, no budget वगैरह की बात ही नहीं हुई है. So of course B and C will be eliminated. The answer is only B. Okay, next. Same thing, decentralization. Correct. Next. Playing with one hand tied behind one's back. What does it mean? Playing with one hand tied behind one's back. What does this phrase mean? Yes. कि इंडिया इज नो मतलब एक हाथ बांध करके आप अपना काम कर रहे हैं, मतलब यू आर यूजिंग लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज, नॉट सी. It is not say that India is playing very easily or not paying attention. It means to work with limited resources. कि आप अपना एक हाथ से ही काम कर रहे हैं. It means आप अपनी full capabilities, full resources का use नहीं कर रहे हैं. So C is not the correct answer. The correct answer is D. In this new space economy, India is not using all the resources that it has. कि जितने भी resources इंडिया के पास है वो सारे resources use नहीं कर रही है in this space economy. Okay. And the last, which of the following sentence is true? In this question you are talking about, you have doubt in A and D. Neeraj, are you talking about question number 4? See, I don't think there is any doubt in question number 4. Fourth में कोई doubt है ही नहीं. As per the passage, which of the following sentence is true? Passage के according क्या सही है? Okay? The previous, okay. The government is raising ISRO's budget. ISRO की budget की बात ही नहीं हुई है. Okay, and encouraging. So it is not written that government is raising ISRO's budget. That is incorrect. Private space companies in nominally communist China have attracted more than half of the billion. No. China की बात हुई है, but इन सारी की बात नहीं हुई कि they have attracted $500 billion in investment. No, we cannot say this. Okay. Last, India needs to increase its capacity to use space and should try to deny its nemesis. Nemesis basically we call to adversaries, opponents, rivals. So yes, this we have talked. Okay, ये इसी की बात हुई है opponent. तो ये पूरे उतने बड़े पैसेज में सिर्फ दो ही तीन चीजों की मेन बात हुई है. So this is one of them. So C is the correct answer. The answer is only C. Yes. Yes, need privatization due to global competition. Correct, Updesh. So I guess most of you got all four correct. See, in the new space economy, India has the monopoly. India monopoly market है कि India is only performing, not at all, and there is no competition. Space में कोई competition नहीं है. So there is no confusion between A and D, Neeraj. Okay. So there is no monopoly, and it is not the correct answer. So not the correct. So A is also incorrect. Okay. So the answer is only D. So I hope you got all the questions correct. And as I have said, in SBI, basically you have to focus on your understanding power, comprehension, vocab, grammar, सारी चीजें improve करनी होंगी. So only ISRO, which questions you are talking about? I'm not getting. Question number 2, you are talking about this. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No homework today. You can enjoy. Okay. But study also. 1 or 2 hours full enjoyment you can have. So no homework, neither in editorial nor in this session. Okay. So no homework. I guess I'm ending this session. I don't think that anyone has any doubt. Monopoly, ISRO. See, here we are talking about in this new space economy, India has the monopoly. So do you think that in the entire space economy, India has the monopoly? So this monopoly, it is not referring to ISRO, it is talking about India. Thank you, Alu Samosa. Till now, no one knows your name, Alu Samosa. So once you get selection, so I hope that I will come to know your real name. Second part, yes, I will come to that, Apur. Okay. So Neeraj, is that clear? So it is not referring only to ISRO. So it is talking about the new space economy. So the economy means we are talking about the entire nation. India has the monopoly and there is no competition, that is incorrect. And anyways, whenever we are talking about this phrase, so this phrase basically means playing with one hand tied behind one's back. It means not using all the resources that India has. Okay. मैम आईबीपीएस पीओ प्री मेंस 2020 बैच से एसबीआई पीओ नहीं हो पाएगा. देखिए ऐसा कुछ नहीं, एसबीआई पीओ सेल्फ प्रिपरेशन से भी हो सकता है. आप बैचेस ज्वाइन करें तो ऑफकोर्स, बट वहां पर थोड़ा सा आपको एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट डालना पड़ेगा, अंडरस्टैंडिंग पर ज्यादा. एडिटोरियल वगैरह डेली अगर आप अटेंड करें तो ऑफकोर्स ऑल दीज थिंग्स विल हेल्प यू इन दैट अंडरस्टैंडिंग. ओके. तो वो सारी चीजें आपको हेल्प करेंगी. हाँ, तो योर क्वेश्चन वाज अपूर्व दिस, राइट? अपूर्व, यू हैव डाउट इन दिस क्वेश्चन, राइट? Now if anyone has doubt in this question, see, we see ourselves repeating our ordinary routine. Okay, हम लोग अपने आप को अपनी ordinary routine repeat करते हुए देखते हैं. And when we see ourselves repeating our ordinary routine, we realize how much wealth surrounds our life. टाइम हमें रियलाइज होता है कि कितना ज्यादा वेल्थ हम हमारे आसपास सराउंडेड है. ओके, हाउ मच वेल्थ इज सराउंडेड. ओके. सो व्हेन वी सी आवरसेल्फ, दैट इज मेकिंग सेंस, इट इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. बट नेक्स्ट, आवर ऑर्डिनरी रूटीन will make us see. रूटीन हमसे ये मतलब रूटीन की वजह से हम देखेंगे. So that is not the correct. We are seeing ourselves repeating our ordinary routine. और अगर routine will make us see, so that is changing the meaning. That is changing the meaning. Okay. What it will make us see? Our ordinary routine will make us see what? How much wealth surrounds our life. So it is changing the meaning. Are you getting a pour? वे से हम अपने आप को रूटीन जब अपनी डेली रूटीन ऑर्डिनरी रूटीन रिपीट करते हुए देखते हैं, सो देन रियलाइज कि जब हम ये चीज करते हैं तब हम ये रियलाइज करते हैं कि हाउ मच वेल्थ सराउंड्स आवर लाइफ. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज नॉट मेकिंग सेंस. और थर्ड से तो वैसे ही रियलाइज स्टार्ट नहीं हो सकता. सो रियलाइजिंग हाउ मच वेल्थ की रियलाइज करने के बाद वी रिपीट आवर रूटीन, सो इट विल चेंज द मीनिंग. सो दैट इज व्हाई सेकंड एंड थर्ड इज नॉट मेकिंग एनी सेंस. ओके, डिड यू गेट द पॉइंट, अपूर्व? So I hope it is clear. Now I'm ending this session. Still, if you have any doubt, you have that doubt group. You can post your doubts there. Okay, thank you. So now I'm ending this session, guys.